Sorry.
Okay, so let us go to the Twitch setup. All right, let me move out of this because that is for something else. I
Yeah.
will discuss it with you all in a minute, as I was discussing it with um, Fa Yao. Okay, so last time you guys got all the supplies you needed and everything got done for the most part. You guys are now at the Titan Nebula, and you guys, um, in the dead recording of the last time, um, I remember. So, Marcus got a message from his contact, and he notified you all that they were looking for a baby and not the adult snake.
Yep.
Wait, did we fight the snake?
No, we are
We have
at
Okay.
the
not yet.
planet to fight the snake. We didn't do so
Okay.
last time because there wasn't enough people to do so.
Yes.
So, and right now I have a very ghetto setup because I,
That's just how we roll.
well, my office isn't done yet. I have to sand, prime, paint it, and then assemble the desk and the chair. And then I'm done. So right now I'm in my living room. So if there's any echo, that is why. Anyways, all right. So, you guys touch down with the shuttle, and immediately you land down in a clearing, and it's pretty obvious to you all that this place is dangerous. As soon as you exit the shuttle, in front of you, maybe like 30 feet, is a skeleton of someone or something screwed out on the floor.
Yeah, I was gonna start leading the way, trying to find tracks. He's gonna
Okay.
rely on his training for this.
Okay. Do any of you try to look? Because as you guys, do you go up to the body and then follow where the body's pointed, or do you go in a different direction?
I think he'll make a small perimeter looking around, checking for anything dangerous, and then look
Okay.
on the curious thing. Other people might make it to the interesting stuff first if he's looking around everywhere.
Make me a difficulty 4 check of. Let's go intelligence for looking around.
Okay. Can I lower that with nature or survival?
Yes. So that'll be at level 3 now.
So only one of them worked?
Oh, you had. Oh, both of them will work. Okay.
Cool.
So that would then be a level 2.
Cool.
Are you spending any effort or.
I don't think so.
Okay. So you pass. As you look around, this jungle. This planet is covered in a very thick jungle. The jungle, whilst being very thick, you have been trained to survive on your own in harsh conditions. And you look around and you actually see, whilst there are looking to be some possibly dangerous animals around the perimeter, they're mainly staying away from the clearing. And they're mainly just curious is more of the feeling that you get as you kind of scan around the perimeter of your shuttle. That they're more curious as to what's going on than straight up going to attack you.
Okay.
Any specific kinds of animals that we recognize, or?
No. These are native to the planet itself.
So like super alien animals. Got it.
Yeah.
Can we be like, I'm naming that one this and that?
If you
They're
want.
probably already named.
Damn it.
Because this planet isn't
did
like
either of you want to look at the
uncharted- This planet
skeleton?
has been discovered before, so there's
Mm.
a likely possibility that the creatures of the planet have been named.
Fair enough.
What was your question, Fayal?
While I did that, did anyone else go up to the skeleton?
I'll poke the
No.
skeleton. Check it out.
Not any more specifically than I looked everywhere else. I was doing a perimeter check, not necessarily being like, oh look, clue, activate.
Yeah. He was doing a more general check around, like, the vicinity of the ship to make sure that nothing was gonna, like, attack you guys. Right?
Correct.
Okay.
I'll check the body to see if there's any signs of what killed it, or I mean it's a skeleton, so that'd be kind of
Yeah.
hard. But like, if there's any obvious shit like
You're going
giant hole from a bite
So,
that broke through some shit
I'm
like
going to
that.
have you make a level 7 roll. Depending on what you roll, I will give you certain information. We'll go that way. A level 7
Okay,
will get you everything.
Intellect roll.
Do you have any skills that can lower that level 7?
Not with survival stuff. I'm good with machines, but not medical or nature.
Alright, then just roll a straight up level 7.
Isn't 7 like extremely high?
Yeah,
That's
but
fine.
that's for
Yeah.
everything.
Level
yeah.
You'll
7
be
is a
fine.
goal of 21.
So I beat a difficulty of 1 anyway.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you don't discover anything on the body, but you do see that the body is positioned towards the clearing, as if he was running towards the clearing. You do know that the body was coming from a direction, and as you look down, you can see that branches have been previously cut, and that there is sort of a pathway going in the direction that he's running from.
So there is a direction that he's running from something, so we should follow down that direction to find whatever he's running from.
Oh yeah, I was gonna walk up. He's gonna be like, well, it doesn't seem like we're in any immediate danger, though for some reason a lot of the animals seem to avoid that clearing. I don't know if there are birds of prey or what would be in there.
Go check it out.
Well, whatever it is, we should be careful.
Find anything out about this guy? Gestures to skeleton.
He was running.
You yourself also make a level 7 roll.
Sure. I'll bend down while I ask. Double checking.
Is there anything you discovered? Yes, he ran.
Yeah, that's basically all you discovered
does
with
survival
with
does
passing a
survival
level
work
1.
here? Survival work here.
Do you have any skills that can lower it?
Survival. That's what I'm thinking.
Survival will not actually lower this score.
Okay, and I wouldn't expect nature to, so I'm just gonna do 7 straight.
Nature, let's talk a bit. what would that nature pertain to? Would it pertain, because it would pertain to like your natural environment and stuff, but would it also pertain to, let's say, a bit of medical knowledge in knowing like the basics of like anatomy and such?
I would put that under
There's-
the survival, but in general, under one of those two, yes, it would be like his parents absolutely expected technology to turn off for absolutely no reason, and it's like, okay, everyone go live in the woods.
Okay, so then survival would work and nature wouldn't.
Cool. So I'll go with 6.
Are you gonna spend a level of effort? Okay. It'll be the same thing, depending on what you get, will be... Alright. So you beat a level difficulty of 3. You can see that even though it is a skeleton, there are marks on some parts of the body that are like punctures.
Looks like something ate the bones, at least, or bit really hard through everything.
Maybe it's
Guess
the
we're
snake.
heading toward.
Well,
Alright.
it does seem like he ran from, was trying to get towards the clearing. Maybe this is where it used to land.
Or-
May-
I think it's more likely he was running from the snake.
That's a possibility.
Well, to get to here, so
Yeah, it's
That's
just
why
it could've
Is
been
there
any animal.
peace? Maybe?
Could-
As a viable strategy?
Plus, I don't know. With a snake, I wouldn't expect a skeleton. I'd expect
but you
it.
discovered
expect the-
puncture wounds.
Yeah, snakes don't bite and leave. At least not if they're trying that. At least unless they're not actually trying to eat it.
Unless they're trying to protect something? Like a mother snake?
I would be
Maybe?
surprised if they didn't eat it though.
Maybe they weren't hungry. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not an expert on snakes.
Yeah, I would expect it to, at least if it's the one that we're thinking of that's huge. You know, swallow the thing whole. You're not finding an intact skeleton.
Well, then this might just be the baby. Wait, then that would make my whole protecting thing.
So what are you guys gonna do?
What do you guys
Lead
think?
the way,
check
Mr.
clearing
Forest
first
Man.
or check path first?
Check the path he came from? That he cut through the forest?
Okay, you want to check that first?
Yeah. But
Alright.
you're in front because,
Yeah, sure.
big man.
So who's gonna lead and who's going to be at the rear?
Oh yeah, I was gonna lead. Gonna have a sword drawn, like sneak in.
I'll be somewhere in the middle.
Okay, so
I think having
Alright.
Guns Master in the back sounds like a expert idea.
yeah, so
Yeah.
the lead and the back person, I'm going to need you to make me an intelligence roll difficulty 3, and survival will count towards this if you have a survival skill. This is going to be
danger sense
basically
help?
just checking for dangers as you go and basically
Does-
keeping alarm.
Does danger sense help with mine?
Yes, danger self sense will help.
Alright. Oh. Give me one.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Oh, so
Okay.
we both succeeded.
Yeah. I got confused. I got
We
confused
both
for a
rolled the
minute because
exact
I
same.
didn't think Fayao twitted
Yeah, you
his,
did.
and I just realized he did. Alrighty.
Wow.
So, with that, you both see that whilst there are a lot of creatures and things like huddling around this path, what you notice a little more obviously is that as you guys go down this pathway, the ground you walk on changes from ordinary dirt to a little bit more of like a natural stone kind of road, and you notice that it goes in such a way that it couldn't have been like natural. It had to have been, someone had to have done this. And so the chopped way continues on, but the paved path does veer right after you get about halfway down from what you guys can see.
Interesting. What way do you guys think? So, stone path or running path? Maybe the stone path is where it went after. You'd think something large would leave a trail.
Yeah. Which one looks more like a trail left behind?
Are you
One looks like
looking
a
for
road.
like animal prints, or are you looking for people prints?
Um, the snake? Giant snake.
So that is going to be a roll.
Okay.
That is going to be a difficulty 5.
On intelligence or
Yes.
like uh
Any skills lowering it?
I don't know if danger sense will do that again or
Danger
lower it
sense
for me.
will not.
Alright.
You're specifically looking for like tracks.
Okay.
Do you have
Sweet.
survival or any of those skills?
No.
Ugh.
But should I save my effort point?
Probably for like damage or something.
Alright. So close.
So there are, a snake is very difficult to try to find tracks for. It's pretty
Especially in
much
a
just a
jungle.
long tube in the sand. But pretty much a lot of things can make that kind of print. So whilst you do see those kinds of prints, you can't tell where they're going to, or even if it's the right animal.
I guess yeah, we'll look if we're looking at it closely.
Okay.
Does survival and nature both help?
Yes. You do see tracks for a snake. However, you see tracks going in both directions. It looks to be more of like a U pattern.
Okay.
You're not sure if the snake went to wherever the concrete path goes, or if it went to the cut down path. But you do know that it oddly went in a U around from like both pathways where they branch.
I'm gonna express
But
this
not
and
which
also
direction?
You don't know which direction.
maybe I'm gonna add on. I can't tell for certain which way it came from or to, but my guess would be it followed the person down the small path, to, caught them, and then left towards the stone path. That's my guess.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be our best bet.
Yeah, let's go with
So
that.
we'll sneak down the stone path.
Either way.
All right. So as you guys go down the stone path, you actually do have to kind of like chop down branches and stuff and get those machetes working.
My giant sword.
Yes. As you all are going down this path, after about 10 minutes, you come across a man-made or another civilization-made structure. This structure is that of... It almost looks like if I had to make a real world kind of analogy, it would be sort of like a Mayan temple type of structure.
Okay.
Except for the fact that at the base of the temple itself, there is an entrance where the path leads to.
Let's go into the temple, but check for traps first.
First, Amalgus might look at this temple. Does it seem actively used?
No. So the temple is covered with vines and vegetation.
Well, still think we should check for traps. 'Cause it's,
The
like, super cold.
entrance of such is kind of draped down with vines. You can see in, but there is sort of like a layer of vines that you'd have to like sweep away to enter.
Okay. I'm gonna look at everyone else like, maybe it found a nice old home. Hopefully it doesn't have any too much else in there. We ready to proceed carefully?
I am.
Yeah, that works.
Already. So
Yeah, we'll use this sword to push the vines away. Does it seem like we need flashlights or anything?
So your
I have heat sensor goggles.
Yes. Your whatchamacallit? Your Omni tools have flashlights to them.
Yeah, I'm just asking, are we using them?
It's your guys' choice if you guys want to use them or not.
Is it dark enough that we need them to see?
Yes. It is
Okay.
dark.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
ahead and use my heat sensor goggles as well, because it is dark. So even if we have flashlights,
So if I remember correctly, that is a cipher, correct?
that is. Oh shit. That literally just says heat sensor goggles. I don't remember if that's a cipher or just an item from the.
Did you get to start with a cipher?
No, you don't get to start with a cipher. I think
So I
that's
doubt
just
it's
an
a
item.
cipher. Yeah, I think it's
I
just
think
one
that's
of the
just an
like
item.
suggested items in like futuristic settings.
It's either from the sci-fi or the modern, but either way, it would still exist if it wasn't a modern.
Okay. Okay. No, I was just checking because I didn't know if you had bought a cipher or not for yourself. Yes.
Yeah, I
you
don't think we
use
can-
them.
We've,
The problem with using them
Fantastic.
to find a snake, though, I'm going to be benevolent here, and that a
they are
snake
cold-blooded.
is cold-blooded. They will not show up.
Yes. Yes.
As well
But
as
if there's
the
anything
fact
else in here,
that heat sensor goggles will impair your vision as such that you will not be able to look for traps.
This
Can I
is
use my Omni tool as a flashlight?
Yes, you can.
yeah.
Okay.
We all have Omni tools as the flashlights.
Except
I
for
don't.
Fa Yao. He doesn't have an Omni tool.
Right. He
He's
just
very
has his
old
iPad.
fashioned.
He has a fucking iPad.
I'm expecting the
This is
people with
good.
guns to use their gun lights behind me.
That is very fair.
It is.
Still want to get a taser to put into my fucking arm, but whatever. We'll get to that later.
If you find the parts,
Uh,
I will not
Yeah, I know.
say no. You just have to find the parts.
I can literally build it if I have the fucking skills to do that. But yeah, I need the. Yeah. Anyway, so I guess I'm not using the heat sensor. I forgot the snakes are cold-blooded. So that wouldn't be very helpful. So yeah, I'll just go with my eyes and flashlight.
Alright. As you guys turn on the flashlight, and as you guys peer in, I'm gonna have. Is anyone looking for traps?
I suppose I would be, in general, checking as we go. Yeah. I'm
Okay,
looking for.
is anyone
I'm
with
looking.
a flashlight looking for traps?
I'll
I mean,
look.
Their
for traps,
flashlights are
yeah.
like forward, right? And like checking around. I guess that's true.
Well, there are a lot of traps. So, for Fa Yao, because you don't have a flashlight where you can freely look around to wherever you need, your difficulty level is actually going to be 5. For
Okay.
Luna, your difficulty level is actually going to be a level 4 to find these traps.
So this is a
Intelligence.
intelligence, right?
Yes, this is going to be an intelligence roll.
Okay.
What about
survival
the?
help.
I don't have anything to. No, that wouldn't work. That's
Does survival
machines.
help?
I succeeded. Are there any traps?
Cool.
Okay.
Fa Yao,
I guess I don't need to roll then. Does survival help?
Survival does help. Nice. Okay, so you both do see that in front of you there does seem to be a line of I don't want to call them floor tiles because they're not tiles, but so the floor is sort of sectioned off in like a grid pattern. In front of you, in a line, there's a row of the grid that's slightly higher, abnormally slightly higher than the rest of the floor.
I'm just gonna say avoid that.
It's a trap within a trap. They did the one afterwards.
So these tiles are actually pretty large.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Though it'd be hilarious.
You will need to make a speed roll of 2 to pass them.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll go first then. Speed roll
Difficulty
of
2 or just 2?
The difficulty's 2.
Okay. Let's see. Do I fail? Yes! I
Impressive.
do. I fail. That's awesome.
Right,
Okay, so he went first, I
see.
guess.
Okay.
Okay.
So, go Fa Yao so that I can describe the scene, and let's see.
So
if you
edge
failed
means
it.
I get free effort, essentially.
Because it is old.
Yes.
Okay.
It's so bad.
Oh,
I rolled a
yeah,
2.
You got a nat 1.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Oh, wow.
So,
Wow.
there is a GM intrusion here.
Wait, I can also do chaotic. I reroll that
It will
and then
cost
get a
you.
DM contusion.
It will cost you 2 XP
What? For
to
chaotic?
avoid the GM intrusion.
No.
Oh,
I
jeez.
want DM intrusions. Those are good things.
It's a nat 1. It's not going to be a good thing.
Yeah, those are good things. They give you XP.
No, but we gain XP.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
you
intru-
do gain XP if you let me do them. However, you guys do have a chance to undo this if you would like to.
Okay, as long as it doesn't kill me, I'm good.
It
No, we're good.
might.
We want them.
You don't know what the GM intrusion
We're gonna
is.
find out.
Okay, you
We're gonna
can't.
find
Also,
out.
buy me
should
off
I do
after.
the chaotic thing?
I'm sorry.
So chaotic lets me redo a roll, but there's a DM intrusion.
Oh, then reroll. If you want to use that skill, yes. I believe there is a cost to that skill.
I think it's like once per day.
Is it once per day, or does it cost?
The
from
cost
your-
is supposed to be DM intrusion.
But if you're already intruding, so
Wait one second. Let me
Chaotic
go
is
to
a...
your character really quickly. Let me just go to your character really quickly. Everyone's gonna watch me go through your character really quickly so that I can see what skill you're talking about.
It's not a skill. It's
Damn,
the
skin only thing.
it's the
It's the flavor
oh
thing.
crap, the like
So that'd be
personality.
down at the bottom.
It's like the personality thing.
Oh, chaotic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me get my book then.
Is it chaotic?
Let me get my
Yeah.
book really quickly so that I can check for sure what the
Also, apparently we're lagging.
rules are for it.
The
everything's
stream is
green
apparently
on my
lagging.
end.
That's fine.
Ah. Okay. Well,
So it might just be
there's
your
someone I
internet
know
connection,
that's
but everything's green on my end.
okay. Well, it wasn't me. It was someone I know that's watching.
Are they on
We have a
mobile?
viewer.
Are they
No.
on mobile? Mm.
They're on the laptop.
Was chaotic your flavor or descriptor? Or focus?
Descriptor
Descriptor?
or
Yes.
whatever. Yeah. Some.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Because flavor is the one that lets you change your actual abilities. Yeah. Descriptor.
Yeah. Let me just. Okay, so
Also,
no.
apparently our stream's
So,
only at
how
one
this works-
quality. They can't turn it down.
So how this? What are you talking about?
We only stream at one quality. They can't turn it down.
Oh,
It's at 540 or something. I don't know.
I
We'll do that later.
don't know about that. I will have to fiddle with OBS to do that. Anyways,
Yeah.
so here's how chaotic works. If you do not like the roll, you can re-roll it. However, that will automatically have me do a GM intrusion, no matter
Yeah.
what. You cannot.
Wait, doesn't that mean that you could just
Even-
spam that once every day?
It's
Yeah,
once.
Just
that
to
was the
gain
idea.
XP?
It's once after a
Oh, you
10-hour
bastard.
recovery period.
So once per long rest.
Well, there's no
Essentially.
long rest in this. It's just a rest. But pretty much
But,
once
like,
per day.
yeah, yeah. yes.
However, because there's already a DM intrusion, it wouldn't technically matter because you'd still get a GM intrusion.
Well, that's what I was talking about. I was saying I get to redo the roll and we still get the DM intrusion.
Yes, if you want to do that, yes, you can do that.
I still fail either way.
I'm
So
gonna-
if the
Yeah,
GM
that-
intrusion is happening because of a fail, then yeah.
No, I think it's happening because of my one. But the
Yes, you can re-roll. There would still be a GM intrusion, but yes.
Wait, no, we have a nat 1 and a nat 20.
I realize that.
That's really interesting.
This is
I
going to
didn't
be a
realize
very
that.
interesting term of events. This is why I need everyone to be rolled first.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
That's
we-
pretty-
Okay.
So I would have
So-
failed, but I did something real weird, and now I
So,
succeed with a
this
D6.
is what happens. Luna goes to jump over the tile, the raised tiles. Before they are able to actually jump up, they trip on the uprooted tile and
Like a
activate.
genius.
They kind of just misstep and activate the tile. Juju, seeing this, dashes forward, grabs Luna, and darts to the other side of the room. As Juju is doing this, Fa Yao follows behind. Fa Yao activates a different trap from a different tile, and as darts are starting to spew outwards, the floor beneath him starts to cave in on itself.
Oh, jeez.
And with that 18, you all reach the end of the room safely. However, there
Thank
is now
fuck
no
that
return.
20 saving my...
You may all gain 1 XP.
Woo.
Yay. Worth it.
Oh
Hopefully.
man. Now we're doing a
Hopefully worth
dungeon
it.
crawl. Oh boy. From what I've studied, there should always be a secondary way out. Just in case.
If anyone has any rope, we'll figure that out later. Wait, there's vines everywhere. Whatever, we'll figure that out later. Let's continue forward. Or something.
Okay, so as you look around the corner, does anyone want to try to see if there's any more traps down this corridor? Or do they want
Yes.
to just YOLO it at this point with a natural 20 and shit?
I'm gonna check because I don't think I'm going to do well.
It's still going to be the same level of difficulty, so it's still going to be a level 4.
It was a... Yeah, it was a 4. And... I can see if there is any. If there's not, then we're cool either way.
So, as you look down the corridor, this corridor doesn't have any traps. It does, however, have some sort of writing and depictions on the walls.
Is there anyone good with languages?
I guess we'll look and see if they're readable.
So,
Well, you said there's depictions, so there's pictures too.
yes.
So some
yeah.
hieroglyphs.
Love
Not
pictures.
entirely. There are words, and there are also depictions on the wall. The words of which you guys can't actually read. It is in a language that you do not know.
We only speak the language of the universe. English.
Well, technically, you all are equipped with universal translators.
Ah.
That
Oh
basically,
no, they didn't make reading versions.
yes, reading is different. But pretty much everything is written in language. Everything in like Omega and the Citadel are written in languages which you can read and understand. This is not one of these languages.
Isn't there a way we could try and use the Omni tool to like take a picture
Yes,
and like
there is a camera
pic-
function to the Omni tool.
fantastic. I want to take pictures of all of the murals and writing.
Okay, so as you are taking pictures of this, the depictions on the walls are pretty odd in that they depict the snake that you are all after. And they depict it as these beings worshipping the snake. You don't know for what reason, but they seem to be, whatchamacallit, worshipping them as if they were gods among man.
Interesting.
Other
guess they are
depictions,
not
other
dangerous.
depictions show them also as the bane of existence, as the symbol of death. They seem to represent both, in this ancient civilization's culture, both life and death.
A loop, much like the snake.
Okay, probably I might just start keeping watch over, making
Wait,
sure nothing's
Is
getting
anyone
close
like
while
Norse
we discuss.
heritage? Is anyone here Norse heritage? Because
Juju,
mine is
are you?
Roman.
I don't
believe
think
I'm
anyone
Greek.
said specifically, but
Oh, so I'm Greek. You're Greek. I'm Roman, and we've got Chinese,
Japanese,
Yes.
Chinese, pretty much
Taiwanese.
same thing.
Japanese,
Taiwan.
Taiwanese. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. So none
man,
of us
same
are
thing,
Norse.
Gosh.
I was gonna say something about.
in this world, it's the same thing because China hasn't split between the different nationalities
Oh.
of Filipino and Korean and all that. It's all just China.
Oh, so all of them are Chinese. So I'm
Yeah.
not racist. Awesome.
It's all just China because this is like very
Glad to hear
ancient
I'm not racist.
civilizations. They're all just China.
You don't get to not be racist retroactively.
Shut up. No, I swear I'm not. This is bad, yeah. Shut up.
Oh my god.
Yes, no, nobody is of Norse descent.
Norse. Yeah, I was gonna say something about the fucking world serpent shit. Well,
you all
I was gonna say
would
for
be,
someone to
because
say, but-
of the way that everything's modernized. Everyone knows of like Norse mythology and stuff, so it's not
Okay.
like it's unfamiliar to any of you. It would probably be a little less
Well,
familiar to
We've
Fa
all seen the
Yao,
Marvel movies.
but but you all would have had like teachings about it or something like that in like schooling and stuff.
Well, in a lot. Okay, then I'll just say something along the lines of in a lot of mythologies, there's always this giant snake that's trying to end the world. In Egyptian, Aphis. In fucking Norse, it's the world serpent. Greek and Roman also have one. In Delphi.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what
Yeah.
it is.
The one that has to do with the oracle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like, they could have this very primitive civilization could have had the same idea.
It would have helped to have actual real snakes to base it off of.
Well, this doesn't really help us with anything. It's just information.
Yes. You could,
This is cool.
if you go back to like the Citadel or something, you could go to like Citadel Academy
And try and get it
like try to see
translated
if there
or
are
give
any
it to
like
them.
professors or whatever that are like familiar with ancient civilizations of different worlds, and maybe they'd be able to see like what it says or whatnot. But
And we could sell the pictures to them.
yeah,
We could sell the pictures to them.
You could.
to make money.
You better make sure they're actually good pictures then.
Fantastic. Let's roll to see how good my pictures are.
All right, make an
He
intelligence
forgot
roll.
to take pictures of the words.
Make an intelligence roll of 3 because you gotta be able to have the right light to read them correctly.
This is true. If I tell Juju to help with the lighting as well, can I?
That will be an asset. That will lower your difficulty. Yes.
Fuck yeah. Okay, so now it's a 2. Let's see if I don't fail this time.
I'm listening really close to the dark corridor to make sure nothing's coming. Well, no one else
Okay.
is looking with flashlights.
No, I'm good. Yeah, they're proper pictures at the
Fayel,
17.
make me a survival check with intelligence being the base.
What difficulty?
What?
What
Difficulty of 3.
So an intelligence check that can be lowered with survival?
Yeah,
Or
because
survival
you
check
just
itself.
said that you were trying to listen.
Yeah,
around
yeah, yeah. I
for
was just like,
dangers.
like, you said survival check, and I'm like, is this something new?
No. This is you trying to do what you said you're
Cool.
doing.
So I'm doing a 2 since it's a 3 lowered by 1 for survival.
Okay.
I'm gonna put in my miscellaneous in my equipment.
Hey, look.
So it's,
Nice.
snake barrel.
Nothing. You don't hear any creeping. You do hear from the last corridor that there might have been some pieces of the flooring that was still like hanging that
Jesus, and that's
that
one.
now fell. But no, you don't hear any danger.
All right, let's move forward.
All
I
right.
mean, I got the pictures. They're
Yes.
apparently great with a
They're
fucking 17 on
amazing
them.
pictures. As you guys go up, as you guys go through, there is a sort of like spiral staircase going upwards. The spiral staircase is actually in like the shape. It's kind of oddly like the shape of a snake, with like it being curved, but there's like steps like carved out. And there are like scales like to the side. It's very decorative for some reason. As you guys go up, you enter into a sort of open area space. Along the walls you see snake heads. And their mouths are open.
And there's stuff pouring out of them.
Nope.
Damn it.
Nothing's pouring out of them. The room is completely dark and silent.
I'll do a quick perimeter check just to be absolutely sure that dark and silent means nothing's in here. I'm sneaking around, like poking around.
Being a fucking ninja.
Oh, that will be a difficulty of 3, by the way. Sorry. I forgot to give you your
To
difficulty.
check if there's
Stuff around. Survival work?
Yes.
would it also be a 3 for me, or
To
to look around for cool shit?
Oh. Are you
look
letting
around
me go
for
in front,
cool
or are
shit,
you?
You're gonna go for a difficulty of 4.
Okay. Should I put effort into this, or should I wait until we're fighting something?
You might want to, you might not want to. Who knows?
Whatever. I'm going to not use effort. I got a 19. Fuck yeah.
Alrighty. Let me bring out... Where's my book? It's behind me. Bring out my book really quickly. And just turn to... different things.
There's a minor effect, so it's not like super cool shit, but it's kind of cool shit, maybe. Possibly.
Roll me a D100.
What is that? /R D100? Or
Yes.
1D100?
Yes.
39.
39. god, though. Oh fuck. Okay. Jesus Christ, what did I just give you?
Oh no,
A
I'm
kitten.
kind of scared.
One second.
You gave me a live pet snake that will love me
No, you
and
found.
talk to the other snakes for me.
So go into your ciphers.
Okay.
You actually found a cipher.
Oh,
There is a box to enter the cipher in. Please, before you do that, roll me a 1d6 plus 2.
uh, 1d6 plus 2. Boom. 5.
Alright, so it's a level 5 cipher. Fuck. It's a high cipher. So, projects a small physical explosion up
Jesus.
to a long different distance away that
Huh.
explodes in an immediate radius and creates these
Hold up.
sticky strands of goo. You don't have to write all this down.
What is it called?
Detonation brackets web. PCs
And how
caught
often-
in the area must use a might-based action to get out, with the
These things are once
difficulty
used.
determined by the cipher level. So it'll be a level 5 to get out of this web. If you throw it at anything. Level 5 might. If you want to put the page number that it's on just so that you can look at it later, it's page 387.
Okay.
That way you can copy paste the description of it later. Page 387.
I'm just gonna put Spider-Man bomb.
Yes. There should be a place to put in the level. And that would be
Yeah,
a level
I
5.
put level 5.
Okay. Yes. So that is what you find.
Amazing. Wow. What the fuck?
I
You
presume
A
I
find
fucking
found
level
this.
5 cipher.
You actually find this with a pack of other stuff. It seems like there were people here at one point who were doing the same thing that you guys are doing. But they got through the first trap at the front door pretty easily.
And then died later. Wait,
Well,
do
you
they have
don't
any rope?
actually see any bodies.
do they have... Oh, I was gonna say, is there any fucking rope or anything like that if there was bodies? But apparently not.
No, there is no rope. The bag was pretty much emptied except for that one explosive device.
Awesome. I at least got that, so I mean, that's a fucking level 5 cipher. Jesus. Awesome.
Yes. So,
So I was checking the room for dangers.
you do not find any dangers. You failed.
I will tell
Okay.
people that I did not find any dangers. Maybe this was actually where it was coming from for some reason.
Guess I'll try checking around.
Alright,
What's the
Nah, I
difficulty?
trust
so the
them.
difficulty is going to be a difficulty of 3. Your
Okay.
danger sense will work.
Do. God damn it, these rolls. Little mod thing.
Just do it by intelligence. Don't even
Yeah.
try with the. Great. All right, you do actually find danger. Something that Fayel missed, is that in the center of the room is a set of pressure plates.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what activates them, but they seem to be the only pressure plates in the room.
And it doesn't look like it connects to anything?
Not to your knowledge.
Do we have to go through the center?
No, this is a large open space. You can easily go around them.
Okay. I'll point that out. It's like, we should go around.
What is
Good
also
catch.
apparent, though, from all of you being in this room for this amount of time, is that there are no exits to the room other than the way that you came from.
Hmm.
There does seem to be doorways, however, but they all seem to be blocked.
Blocked with time or blocked with like
Large,
they were never open to begin
heavy,
with?
like stones that are in the doorways.
I'm just curious, for the trap thing, is there any way we can figure out how to deactivate it?
Yes. You can roll to see if you can deactivate them.
With this campus machinery?
No. Because this is going to be a more... These are going to be very more primitive than,
Well, wouldn't that actually just make it easier to understand them?
yes
I think
and
your
no.
machinery is more like hacking, which is a very different skill to tinkering.
Well,
Yeah.
and
No, this-
simple.
I mean, yeah, I do have tinkering, which is like physical. These are mostly physical.
Tinkering would
I have
work.
very few hacking things.
Tinkering would
My
work.
hacking shit is not much, but yeah.
Mechanic...
So what would be the?
Continue.
I was just curious as the difficulty, but there's the identifying and understanding machines, or the using, repairing, or crafting machines. Would that
So,
be more under the identifying
that
or
kind
understanding?
of skill would be more used for, like, the machines
Actual
that people
technology.
would create, like, today. It wouldn't be, like, old
Getting your
machines.
router to work.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Not
getting
getting
a
a
like-
bear
router to
trap
work.
to function.
Yeah, fucking
But-
router.
but
Still
Tinker
pissed off
would
about that.
work.
Anyways,
Careful, guys, I
the
pissed off our DM, we're
difficulty
about to
would
die.
be a difficulty of 5.
And with Tinker,
That's without Tinker.
okay, so if I use Tinker, that costs 1 intelligence, and
That would bring it down to 4.
yes, still difficult, but a lot more doable.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Woo! 19. Fuck yeah.
So, you are able to lift up the pressure plate, and you see that it's a pretty simple, like, it's pretty much like a simple thing of, like, lever goes down, hits a gear that goes around, and starts to spin the other stuff. They all seem to be connected together, all of the pressure plates, so if you hit one, you hit all of them. As for where they go, you can't really tell because it goes underneath the floor. However, it does go in multiple directions, including the doorways, but also including the snake heads.
Do we have any vines nearby that we can,
No, this place is actually pretty much devoid of vines.
Because it's dark and there was
Yeah, but like back near the hallway before it, the area that would be after it fell.
The
That
way
area
you
have any?
entered was pretty much the only place where you would have been able to get vines.
Could have
through
grabbed
that
some
doorway.
fucking vines.
I do have rope.
You do have rope.
I do have rope.
Okay.
50 foot of nylon rope.
Oh yeah, that should work. Do we have any? Is there anything else that looks like we can do anything? Was there another path to take in this whole area so far?
There are 2 pathways. There are 2 doorways that are both blocked.
Yeah, but we can't really do anything with them.
Other than that, the way that you
Yeah.
came is the only place to go.
And yeah, but in the way that we came, there's no other.
No, it was just a staircase going down to that hallway with the hieroglyphics.
Okay.
So I guess maybe it came
But-
from here?
So I disarmed the traps, though, right?
You
Took the pressure plate off. So you wouldn't accidentally step on it, but you could still activate it.
You can still
Oh.
activate it, but yes, you have pretty much you have disarmed this one pressure plate by just removing it.
Yeah.
But you can still activate the other ones. Because they all look to be connected together.
Okay.
So, do you, I guess at this point we just need to get out, because I don't... Seems like
We
this might
kind
have
of
been where
need
it came from.
to. We kind of need to fashion some kind of grappling hook of some kind. To get to the other side of the giant hole that we made.
So I
To
guess
leave,
we'll walk
yes.
back towards the giant hole.
If you want to go back to where you came from, yes.
No, not. I wanted to start making the grappling hook here and then trip the trap.
You do not know what the trap does.
Yes, that's why I wanted to have the grappling hook ready, and we do it from the doorway.
Okay.
I mean, I picture
but
a
I-
long hallway between where it fell and like a really long hallway.
I do have to figure out how to make the grappling hook, though. I mean, I've got chemistry supplies and mechanical tools, so I guess I could figure out some way to make a pressurized
You
thing to
need
shoot a thing, but I would
pretty
need
much
something as a
will
hook.
need a piece of metal. Several pieces
Yeah.
of metal. Which you
Uh,
do not have on you.
Just Fat Yo,
A what?
Repeat that.
a knife. I know you have a sword.
I have a short carton. I have my big sword and I have a small sword. Neither of which
So-
I'm really willing.
I got a
to
knife.
Yeah.
just give up.
Wall swords
Well, if someone
are
has a
pieces
knife-
of metal. They will break easily under a lot of weight, mainly.
Well,
a
yeah, that's
human
why I wanted a
person.
knife, not a sword.
He's saying even
Because
knives.
of-
Either way, the metal is too flat and thin to support a human person's weight.
Can we search around for some metal?
I'll look at the stone pass and see if there's
Uh,
any way to get by.
Yes, it is going to be a difficulty of 8 to find metal
For who?
here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. I thought so. Oh, jeez.
Geometry
I rolled a nat 1.
Fun. So as you're looking around, does anyone want to stop this?
Nah.
No. No.
This
Anyone
is
wanna
the
stop
fun
it?
part.
Alright, so Fallout, as you go over to the door, or one of the door frames that are blocked to you, to just like look at how it is and stuff, and if you can open it,
Mm-hmm.
this doofus, formerly known as Luna, not
Oh,
thinking
no.
about what they're doing, trying to hastily search for metal,
Hits a pressure
steps
plate.
on one of the pressure plates.
Man, I thought he would have
And
checked it for metal.
So the two
Probably
doorways
should've.
actually start to open.
Oh, cool.
However, as they're opening, the doorway that you came from starts to close. As well as, from the mouths of the snakes,
Fuck
snakes
yeah.
are entering into the room.
You say
right?
snakes?
Yes.
You,
Cool.
how many?
At this point, there are about 15.
And they're just
Oh, Jesus.
small, not what we want snakes.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, left or right? Just quickly, left or right, guys.
Whichever one I'm in.
Alright, fuck yeah, we're following
We'll
you.
say you're on the right path.
Okay, cool. So I'm
Cool.
on the right path.
I'm
Um,
gonna need Juju and Luna to please make me a difficulty 3 speed roll to get past the snakes without getting bitten.
Jesus. Okay, 2 nat 1s in a row.
Ooh, fine.
Let it
Juju.
ride.
Let it ride. Wait, do we gain
Both.
an XP from the last one?
Yes, you all gained an XP from the last one.
Okay, cool.
You both failed. Oh my gosh. So,
Oh, this is beautiful.
Luna still
We're
out
gonna
of it
fucking
and
die.
still not realizing what the fuck's happening. Basically,
Clearly.
clumsily goes into a bunch of them and gets bitten up. I will roll the damage in a minute. Juju is better in that he actually gets to the doorway with Luna very slowly behind. And Luna, I'm actually going to need you to roll me another speed roll.
You want...
As the door does its last click upwards and starts to fall downwards again.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, what is it this time?
The difficulty level is going to be a level 5. Now, Juju and Fa Yao are still they're safe outside of where it's going to slam downwards, but they can help you if they deem to choose to do so.
You know what? This is one I'm gonna use an effort. So
Okay. Someone can still help you. That's different. That's an asset.
I'd still be willing to help. Yeah.
All right. So you can lower the difficulty by 1 because Fa Yao is willing to help, and then you'll spend your level of effort.
Is Juju gonna help too?
You can only have one person help you at a time.
Yeah, you only get 1 asset, so you're getting help.
Okay. Then I'm
You get
gonna
one
use
someone
asset
is reaching
from a
for you.
person. Tools you can
Okay.
use. You can use 1 tool and 1 person, or you can use two tools to help you. That's how it works. So roll.
Yes. Trying to think. Nope, there's nothing. Wait, enhanced body. Aha. What does it do? Okay, cool. That's useless to me right now. Ooh!
Okay.
Rolled a 2. So I rolled a 2. I'm doing great today, and I used my fucking app.
For Shadow Strike, am I able to teleport someone I'm holding?
No.
Yeah.
Worth a shot.
Can I like literally like run down, grab him, and run back up?
Holy shit. Holy
Or
shit.
possibly teleport behind him and then run like pick him up, like quick grab, run back up.
So
I'm willing to use.
because I'm trying to think of
willing to
how
use my
this
special abilities.
how this will work. So you can choose to do that. However, you are not trained enough in it to transfer another person with you. So if
Okay.
you did do so, you would also be trapped.
What do you mean? So if I like teleport behind him and then try to carry him with me out.
There isn't
If you
enough
don't-
time to do
Oh,
so.
okay. Yeah,
There
even
isn't.
with the teleport.
Yes,
Alright.
there isn't enough time. You would be able to quickly teleport, and then it would be over.
You'd be stuck with me.
Yes.
Go help Juju with the giant snake. It's a lot more useful. I can
We don't know
fucking
if it's
hit
there
these
yet.
dudes. True, but I do have the option to. I just got this fucking cipher, but I can use it right now. I'm
Wrecking
pretty
ball
sure
or
it would stop a
small amount
swarm
of
of
time.
yeah. While I figure out some other way.
So I'm going to stop you
Also,
there.
I'm
In which case, Luna only communicates go with Fa Yao, and then the concrete slab
Or I'm
slams
Fa Yao.
downwards.
yeah,
Okay,
go with
fair.
Juju.
Okay.
Luna, we're going to phase over to Luna really quickly. Luna, as you are in this
Yes.
room, the snakes suddenly stop. And they are now in like a half circle around you, just looking straight at you.
I'm gonna do something ridiculous before I try anything aggressive.
Okay.
So I'm gonna indeed
Do a cartwheel.
praise be to the snake god.
No response.
In English?
No response. But they're just chilling there.
At the very moment,
They're not coming towards me.
not at this very moment.
I see. So I do have some chemicals in my chemistry supplies.
Mm-hmm. What kind of chemicals we got?
It doesn't actually say what chemicals. It just says chemistry supplies.
Oh, so you just have the glass bottles and stuff.
Yeah.
Possible. Okay. So what else? I do have an armored bodysuit and my robot arm. Still no taser. Taser would be so useful. Mechanical tools. I can't really build something that fucking quickly. No, I can. I have Tinker. I'm an idiot. Fuck it. I'm using Tinker again.
To do what?
I'm going to create a little music player.
Out of?
Out of my little tools. I have little tools and shit.
Okay. You do so.
And I want it to play basically the Snake Charmer music.
You are unable to do that, as you do not have a flute.
No, I mean with the speaker. I want the speaker to play it as a little music player.
As you play it, okay, let's say, okay. As you start to play
yeah.
it, the snakes have no response.
You could have used your cell phone for that too.
You know what? Fucking fair. I'm an idiot. I could have fucking played it for my Omni tool or something, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess I have to fucking use the goddamn Spider-Man bomb. Well, they're not being aggressive, so I will only use it once they start looking like they're going to be aggressive.
Are you gonna try to leave or
I'm
are you just
going-
gonna sit there?
I still have to roll your damage.
Yes, you do.
He dies slowly and painfully.
Yes, you do.
So you both, Juju and Luna, both take 4 damage from any pool.
To what? Might, speed, or intellect?
From
You
any.
pick.
Okay.
Because you got a nat 1, I actually need to roll a percentage die.
Oh, gee.
Okay. Let me roll another.
Is
I can
something
spread out the
high
damage,
good or
right?
bad?
Okay. So, no, high is bad.
Oh no.
So,
Yes, you can spread out the damage.
after some time, you
I'm poisoned, aren't I?
you're not just you're not just poisoned. You
I'm paralyzed.
you fall to the floor, unable to move.
I was gonna sit down, but sure, yeah. Like, I guess.
Or you sit down, and as you sit down, you become unable to move. Phasing back to Fa Yao and Juju. Some time has passed. You hear some shenanigans going on as Luna's trying to, like, do something. You don't know what he's trying to do. You don't know what's going on.
It's a chick. Luna's a chick.
Oh, sorry.
You guys have both done this. You and Juju.
To be fair, I normally refer to Luna as they.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's just sometimes I slip it up because you yourself are a dude.
Yeah, I know.
So
I get it. I
when
get
it
it.
when
You're
it
good.
comes to me just like doing it quickly and just getting this out, sometimes I can use the character with just your voice, and the fact that I
Yeah,
know that
fair
you're
enough.
a dude.
Yeah, it's fair
I
enough.
hope she's
I'm just-
okay. It
So,
seems like she thought she
You
knew what
both
she was doing.
are trapped on the other side. As you look around, you
We're in a
do
closet.
see, like an alcove on the wall. It looks like at one point there used to be a lever here. There is no longer a lever.
I guess we might as well continue. See if it goes around in a circle.
We could. Is there anything I could see that looks like I could use it for a makeshift lever?
You do see the broken lever on the floor. However, just picking up the lever, you can tell that this lever was broken much farther into the mechanism than if you were to put this back in, it wouldn't, without knowledge of how it connects, it would not work.
Think to self, I bet Luna could fix this.
Okay.
We'll have to
I
solve
guess
it
we're
our own
gonna.
way.
We might have to. Might as well walk around.
Cover me.
As you walk through the hallway, you kind of roll me a intellect of 3, the both of you. Survival will count.
Cool.
Okay, so Juju, you realize just from like this your sense of direction that you guys are heading in a way that is going around to what could connect to that other doorway.
Okay.
And after a couple minutes, it does. And you do see that there is a lever on the wall. However, going back to Luna, this has taken a considerable amount of time. Luna, in your currents, this poison and the paralyzing effect has knocked pretty much all of your stats down.
Who, who had the antidote? Me?
So I
Uh,
will do it manually,
it would be Marcus.
really quickly, just to show everyone that it's pretty much marked all of your stats down to 1. As you are paralyzed on the floor, unable to move.
Does my robot arm work?
Your robot arm does not work.
Damn.
The paralyzing effect is it paralyzes you to the point where like your robot arm does not work. As Juju and Fayao pull the lever and the door rises up, and as it rises to the top, it actually stops. But you do see that the lever is starting to go up. Does any of you stay to hold the lever down?
I could stay.
Okay.
I'll try to give him antidote.
So Faya, as you go through and as you go in, you see that the snakes are gone. But Luna is pretty much seated, but not moving. On the skin that you can see, her skin looks, the veins of her skin are pretty much like a bluish purple, going all throughout her body as this poison has just taken over her entire being.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've seen anything quite that bad before, but I'll hope antidote is enough.
So as you pour the antidote down her throat, the bluish purple does go down. However, they are still paralyzed.
Well, I'm not gonna die, but I can't do anything.
Is that a fair assessment? Okay. I'll attempt to pick him up and carry him out of my shoulder if that's not going to be too awful.
Alright, I'm going to have you do a might roll of 2.
Okay.
To see if you can get them in a position that you can walk out of here with carrying them. And let me just move back to that.
Aw. Not doing too well.
Oh, you rolled a 2. Okay. I was like, how did you roll a 0? Never mind. Okay. So, as you try I won't say that you didn't do it, but you did get them onto your back in a position that you're able to carry them. However, it does take a significant amount of time to do so. Luckily, he gave you the antidote. So, nothing happens with the poison as of right now.
Okay.
And you are able to carry them to the doorway. And I assume Juju let goes of the lever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as you do, the doorway slams shut. And we're going to take a little bit of a break.
Cool.
For a little bit so that because I have to go pee. And
Cool.
for anyone else to get water and such. We're going to take a small break. Probably like 2-3 minutes. Alrighty, welcome back. Let's go back here. Alrighty. So, the door is
Yo.
shut. Luna is paralyzed. Fayao has to carry him over to
Her.
get him out. He has given him some antidote. It is more of a general antidote for poisons for snakes and stuff. So it will help, but it's not like a be all end all type of cure.
It's not a magic healing potion that you give them and they're suddenly up and running.
Exactly.
Because this is actual life.
Is this real life?
As you go through,
It's just
there
fantasy.
is the other hallway that you go through, but then there is another going up further. As you go up, it actually leads to the outdoors. You know how Mayan temples have that little like canopy thing where it's like a little
Yep.
like inside thing, but it has like outside routes to
Yep.
archways to go outside. It's like a
Yeah.
canopy type thing. It's like that.
Cool.
So as you guys look up though, you can see that there are snake heads carved and looking down. As they look down, you can see that there are some like precious like gems within the eye sockets of the snakes. And as you see the placement of the sun, it is actually beaming down. Some of the crystals are actually active and are beaming down onto the floor. And on the floor, it is actually showing a depiction of something that you don't understand. It is in that same language as before, but it doesn't take a leap of knowledge. Actually, it will. Roll me, both Juju and Fayao, roll me a level 3 intelligence. And this is going to be more of like book smarts. Okay, so Fayao, it doesn't take a leap of knowledge to guess that this is probably a way that they kept track of time.
Okay.
Okay?
Might mention it.
As you go out, you guys could basically go down the side. It will be very steep steps, so it will be difficult for you, Fayao, because you're carrying Luna. But they are pretty like steep steps, but they go pretty much all the way down to the bottom.
Okay. Do you guys want to camp out here? Seems like this trail didn't quite pan out. We can stay here until we find something.
What's going on?
Anyone else?
You're the only
I'm
person
suggesting
alive
we
at the
walk
moment.
down and like set up to camp. Or,
Yeah, sure. I'm
or
down.
walk back to camp. I don't know how we planned on doing it.
So, the sun will be descending soon. However, you guys are close enough to the ship that it won't take you too long if you decide to go back to the shuttle.
What do you think? Do you wanna? We could probably make it back to the shuttle, but do you want to camp out and watch this thing in case it comes back?
Another thing to think about, though, just being me being benevolent, you don't actually know of the exact status of Luna.
True.
You don't know if he's currently dying.
We have a medical person on board.
Aboard your actual ship, yes. Aboard the shuttle, no. But it will take the shuttle mere minutes to get on board of the ship.
Okay, let's go do that then.
I feel like we could make it back to the shuttle, but well, it's really
Pointing out Luna, like, literally in my arms, it's like, I should at least go back.
yeah.
Make sure that
We should
get
we
her
should
to a
try to
doctor.
get back if we yeah we should try to head our way back.
So we'll do that.
Alright. Falia, I'm
Sometimes I
gonna need
forget
you to
that
make me
that
a
taking
difficulty
a nap.
level. I'm sorry?
Sometimes I was working under like D&D logic of, oh darn, we're in trouble. We need to get a night's rest.
Yeah.
Uh,
You're gonna need me to roll. You're gonna need to roll a level 2 difficulty of might for successfully carrying Luna down these steep steps.
I'm deciding whether effort's worthwhile. I think it might be. I'm not.
Either
really
way, you guys are
expecting-
about to get a rest.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm not really expecting, so I'll use a thing of might, or use a effort. So I do 2, and then I tell them I would like to apply 1 level of effort.
Yes.
There we go. Am I gonna get any help?
could I help you?
Yes, you can help him.
Okay, so effort and
Team
asset
effort.
on a 2. There's absolutely
So
no
you're
chance.
going to put in as a level 1, and then you're gonna say you're gonna spend a level of effort, and then you're
Oh,
gonna send
but
it
it
through.
gives me a spot for asset.
Oh, then yeah, put asset.
Yeah, I think this should just be like, yeah.
Yeah, difficulty 0.
Cool.
Yeah. So you're able to go down pretty quickly and easily. Juju helps where he can to help you down if there's any steps that are very like rocky. He'll call it out for you so that you have good footing every step down. And as you guys get towards the shuttle, you tell the shuttle driver to go off. He goes up into the ship, and Luna is I was about to say Juju is brought to the medical bed, but no, Luna is brought to the medical bay.
I guess we'll
The
spend the night up here, and as long as Luna's
physician
okay.
on board says, I am unsure as to what is going on. It's going to take me a little bit of time. Get some rest whilst you can.
Cool. And we'll head back tomorrow.
Yes. So you guys take a rest. As you guys awaken and get up, as you go down to the medical bay, Luna is actually no longer paralyzed. Luna?
Well, that looks like an improvement.
Do we have a rest or no?
Yeah, long rest.
Yes. However, Luna, do not take your rest yet.
Okay.
The poison is still affecting you. The physician says the poison is still affecting you. Whatever snake or whatever it was that did do this should be caught so that we can devise an anti-venom. However, at the meantime, Luna, you should not go out on the field because we don't know how much this will affect or if it will start up again when you get down onto the planet.
Well, if I'm gonna be staying here, I'm just gonna sit and work on my thingy,
Mm-hmm.
my
Yeah.
AI thingy.
Yes, you can do that.
What's the roll for that again?
She wants you to stay in the medical bay, but she will grab you your like computer and stuff so that you can work on whatever you want to work on.
Yeah. Where's the? What was
The other thing
It's
with
an
the-
intellect with the difficulty and stuff. What was the
I
roll?
will go over that in a bit.
Okay.
What was your question, Faya?
It's like, so we're gonna have to find those snakes again. I fail to imagine if they don't come out the exact same way they did before. Luna, do you remember closer up what they look like?
Do I?
Luna, make me an intelligence check of a level. Let's go level 3. This is gonna be more of memory. See if you have any sort of like recall skills. Nope.
Oh wait.
As much as you try to remember, you can't.
Wait. Am I debilitated or not?
You're not paralyzed anymore.
Okay. So let me just redo that then, because I had it under the thingy. So
What?
the debilitated
Oh,
affected
oh.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Go.
Still a failure, and it's a nat one. They're actually.
Nice. As you try to
I don't think it was a
remember,
snake. I think it was a tiny dragon.
You actually like strain your brain muscles in that. Let me go back to your character sheet and let me just go back down and make your intelligence 0, so you're now impaired.
Sick.
Yes. So if you want to reload that really quickly, because I just did that.
No, it happened live. I watched
okay.
the things change.
Yeah, you're now impaired. You think so hard that you hurt your brain.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to do my
Luna, you gain 1 experience point.
hell yeah.
Nobody else does because
Cool.
it didn't happen to everyone.
Yeah. Love my nat ones. They make me so strong.
Yes.
That is the
Oh,
funny
God.
thing. Nat ones are like a give and take.
Yes.
It's a good, but it's bad.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's bad, but it's good.
You roll 2 more and it will kill you.
Fair enough.
So
So then you'll lose 2 XP. Not worth it.
Mm.
So, Faya,
I'm gonna start
GG.
leveling my stuff up later.
You guys now have to go back and capture one of the snakes that bit Luna.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to find the same ones.
So, as you land down on the planet, the shuttle driver swears up and down that he's landing in the same spot. However, as you get out, you notice that whilst there is a cut trail, there is no longer a skeleton in the pathway.
And like, it's not like it's been grown over and it's hidden there. It's
Nope.
been taken away. Cool.
Or it never existed. As
What
you
is going on?
continue on the trail, it actually takes you about half a day before you reach a paved path. In which, this way, the paved path is actually the carved out route instead of the dirt path. And as you follow along, you find another one of these temples that looks all the matter the same.
And this is at the end of the path that we thought was the same path we took last time.
Yes.
Okay.
There
so
have been
a
some
similar-
differences, so you guys are a little skeptical.
Okay.
But the temple looks pretty much exactly the same.
You ready to enter?
Choo choo. Chugga 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 chugga.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, as you question, do you go in from the doorway or do you scale up?
My vote would be for scale up, unless we have a good reason to try the way that was broken last time we were hopefully here.
So, as you scale up, the steps are still steep, and they still go up. As you reach the top, you actually notice that there are no snakes in the ceiling of this one. There aren't any animals at the ceiling of this one. It's just like a normal stoned canopy. And there are normal stairs going down, and as you guys descend down, there is a larger chamber with a large mass of skeletal remains. As you guys put your lights over it, you see that these people are from the Blue Suns, from Eclipse, from different gangs.
Darn, it looks like we found the actual snake one.
As you look further up, you can see that there is a giant snake in front of you that looks to be sleeping. And there are other baby snakes darted around the room.
I'm gonna start being quiet and gesture up if I was the only one to see that, and point at the baby snakes to be like, let's just grab one and leave. Is Juju around?
I'm here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I was about to ask the same question, to be fair. 'Cause he hadn't spoken in a while. Yes. So, what do you guys do?
So I just gestured like that, like, look up there. Let's grab little one.
How are you going to contain the snake?
Oh yeah, because they're not actually like that small. Did we
Can't-
bring the chains? Probably not. Maybe?
You do have.
Or we might have left
will
those
say
on the...
that you guys did bring a small containment box, kind of like a Pokeball kind of thing, that could contain a small baby snake. And you guys
Pokeball.
have two of them.
Tell me that it doesn't work like an actual Pokeball where you throw it and they go inside.
No. You have to physically put them in.
Awesome.
Damn it.
Because I didn't want to say I throw the Pokeball until I was sure
No,
that that's how that
it
worked.
doesn't even look like a Pokeball. It's more of like a box.
Yeah, I get that's like, oh, it's a small thing that holds something larger inside. It was just kind of funny. It's like, man, are we about to throw this?
Gotta catch 'em.
If you
Anyways,
think you can do it without getting caught.
so there are some babies by the doorway where you guys are currently standing. You guys will need to roll stealth to be able to get them.
Yeah, sure, I'll try.
Okay. The difficulty level for this is going to be a difficulty of 5. Do you have any skills that can help you with stealth?
Survival. I don't think initiative counts. For some reason, that's the
Survival
skill I
can
have.
help. Do you have any skills that maybe cost?
Is it a speed roll?
No, this is going... Yes, this is actually going to be speed, yes.
Okay, so survival.
Survival can help. So you're down to 4.
I don't think fleet of foot or the teleport will do much good, right?
Fleet of foot... Read me that description.
You can move a short distance as part of another action. You can move a long distance as your entire action for a turn. If you apply a level of effort to this ability, you can move a long distance and make an attack as your entire action, but the attack is hindered.
No, so that will not
Cool.
help. So you're down to a difficulty of 4.
And I believe that's it.
Alrighty, roll for stealth.
And then I have 1 edge,
Alright.
and I'll go ahead and use effort, so that means I basically have 2 effort.
No, edge is different. Edge has its own thing when you're going through the rolling.
Okay, so I say I'm using effort.
Mm-hmm.
Am I being helped?
You cannot be helped. Unless you have an item that will help disguise your footprints, no.
It's not giving me a point that I can add edge.
It should. Here, let me try to do the roll for you.
So I got bonus, difficulty,
Speed,
effort,
bonus,
asset, and cost.
difficulty, effort, asset, cost. Oh, I guess there isn't. Then just move the difficulty down to a 3. And then
Okay.
take off the edge manually.
Cool. And then I still apply effort.
Alrighty.
Yeah, the effort did it.
The effort did do it, actually. Right on the dot. So you are able to sneakily get over to the thing. Now, here comes the difficult bit.
Yep.
You have to get the snake into the box without alerting any of the other snakes. So, this is going to be another roll that's actually going to be pretty difficult. This is actually going to be a level 5 roll again.
I'm deciding if I want to like hold a ration for a while and heat it up and try to throw it in, like get the little snake's attention and throw it in the box.
Let's say if you wake up the snake,
Oh, okay,
there's
it's asleep.
chance that you will wake up the rest of the snakes.
Oh, okay, so I'm
With
trying to
whatever
I'm trying to put a
noise
sleeping snake in. That
you
makes more
create.
sense than me wrestling an awake one.
Yes, they all look to be asleep. As far as you know, they are asleep. You don't know for sure if they are, but as far as you can tell, they look to be asleep.
Okay. So then I guess I'll just do that. I guess nothing helps.
I'm sorry?
I guess nothing helps. Survival, nature, initiative,
Well, you're probably
train
just gonna have
without
to do a
armor,
straight
combat prowess, you know. I guess
straight up.
nothing helps
Well,
this one.
survival will help because it'll be more of like don't like make sure to like hold like the back of its head so that it can't like bite you.
And this is a speed, or is it a might?
This is going to be more of an intelligence roll, actually. This is actually going to be more intelligence than speed or might, because you have to get it in there. Whilst you have to get it in there swiftly, you have to get it in there more intelligently so that it doesn't attack you.
Okay, so intelligence, so I can't use edge from speed. Okay. I don't have any more effort.
You already used your edge for your speed.
I thought that was just an every single time thing.
No, it's a one use and then I have to
Okay.
read back on it. I believe it's just a one use, but I will read more about it between sessions.
I'll re-roll this one. A chaotic.
Okay, so there's going to be a DM intrusion.
Let's do...
Alright, so,
Nat 20.
nat 22. There is going to be a DM intrusion. There's actually going to be two. So, you get the snake into the box and seal it. As you are going to leave, you accidentally kick one of the skeletal bones, and it echoes the chamber. Luckily, with your great intellect, you dive around the corner so that if anything wakes up, it'll look around, see nothing, and hopefully go back to sleep. Now, let me just... Oh. Alright. Do you guys just leave, or do you guys look back? Juju, Faya?
So did he get the snake or no?
He does have the snake. However, he
Right.
did make some noise.
Yeah, we're just gonna try to get out of here. Back to the shuttle, baby.
As you guys start to leave, probably not that quietly. As you guys start to leave and get out, as you guys start to descend, you can hear snakes. You can hear a large snake slithering around. You don't see it, but you can feel it just going down these steps as quickly as possible. As you leave and get onto the shuttle, you guys are able to leave without a hitch. Now, the question being, do you guys try to find the other clearing to find the other snake? Or do you think that this could be one of the snakes that bit Luna? Because this very well could... The snakes over there could have well been the same snakes.
Could Luna tell?
No.
No, Luna got an aneurysm
Fucking no.
from just trying to remember what the snake looked like.
Fuck no.
Those five, yeah, I remember.
Well, I mean, you got bit by them too.
Can I try remembering?
Go ahead. Make me an intelligence of 2.
Two. I'll put my one effort in. Yeah.
Is that an 18? Yes. So, you do remember, whilst the snake looks very similar, it isn't the exact snake. However, with that 18, you do remember that even though snakes may look, may look different, the venom they produce could potentially be the same enough to create an anti-venom that will work for the other snake.
This is the best bet we got. Yeah. We could try to start working on the anti-venom. We should be
So,
close.
You guys go back up. You go to the doctor lady. She's like, oh, good. Chop, chop, chop. Fix, fix, fix. All sorts of chemical stuff. After a while, she gives you the anti-venom, Luna. And she said, we'll wait a couple hours to see if it works. For now, get some rest. I would like you to now press that rest button, please.
Is there a rest button? I've never pressed it before.
There is a button for rest.
I've also just been remembering what I use.
Are we
Why'd you
doing 1
press
hour, 10
recovery
hours?
roll? That's a different button.
Oh, where's the rest roll? Do-do-do-do. Oh, there it is.
Rest
the
is right
recovery roll.
inside damage tract.
Does it do anything? I don't think it did.
Oh, Juju, you press recovery roll.
Yeah. I'm pressing the rest roll, now it's not doing anything.
Well,
Rest isn't a roll.
Rest isn't a
Oh.
roll. Rest is a
Oh.
full rest.
Okay.
It's a full rest that recovers everything.
Okay.
Recovery roll is more of like in between. It's kind of, if you think of D&D terms, recovery roll is a short rest.
Okay.
Anyways, after so often, it works, and you guys now have the snake. You also now have the anti-venom for this snake, and the means to make it.
Nice.
Well, that may not be all nice. The gangs want this to exert control and gain more territory. If they knew an anti-venom existed that they did not have under cap, they might go after you guys in the future.
We could charge extra for the anti-venom.
Well, you guys are trying to get an in with them so that you guys can get more jobs.
So, I feel like this is a very good in. It's like,
The snake was your in.
Oh, that's what I mean, though.
The
If we're working
anti-venom
with them, then
could
that means they do
potentially
have
be more
control
of
over
a
all of the
hindrance
types of anti-venom.
than an in.
I feel like this is more reason for them to be like, yes, we will hire you very closely.
Okay. I mean, you're coming from a place of ignorance, so it's perfectly fine with you thinking that. But Juju, Luna, your guys' thoughts?
Know how to deal with gangs.
Yeah, it was more like Marcus knows what's going on more often, and I think he was clear about like we have to kill this snake, whatever it.
Wait, no, we're capturing it alive.
No, we're capturing the snake alive.
Oh, we have to capture it alive.
Yeah, that was the job.
Okay.
Job was to capture the snake alive. We'll say that Marcus was the one giving you guys this tidbit about the anti-venom could be a hindrance.
Well, I mean, we don't have to tell anyone that we have it.
I
That
also
is
feel like it's a bit
true.
unreasonable to
However,
imagine.
and he points to Fayal, this one's pretty ignorant.
Well, I could see the point of it, like having an anti-venom for the snake, but I'm pretty sure at this point they want to just use it to kill people.
Well, I mean,
Pretty much.
sure.
I mean, we only need it for while we're here, so I mean, after we leave, then we can just peace out.
No, because we wanted to stay with them.
The doctor
Well, I mean,
chips
not
in.
off of this planet.
The physician chips in and says, "I disagree. If they plan on using this for foul means, we should submit the anti-venom to the council." And Marcus replies with, "Yes, but that could give us in more trouble with getting our in than if we didn't and we just left it unknown." They kind of go back and forth, with the physician being more of the angel on the shoulder of being like, but this will like save lives if they plan on just like murdering people. And then Marcus is more of the like the bounty hunter type thing, where he's like, yeah, that's true, but if we didn't do that, we wouldn't get our in.
I'm making this choice. You guys take care of it.
Well, it's your guys'
Well, the whole
decision.
point we're doing this like thing for this gang is so we can actually get jobs while we're on. I forgot where we were on.
Mm-hmm.
And we could give the antidote later on anyways, but I think what we need to do is just get the snake to get it over to the gang or whatever, right? Or is it for the Blue Suns?
Technically, all of the gangs were looking for this. So you can go to any gang that you want. However, I don't have my notes in front of me. So, whoever has the notes of whoever's Marcus's gang member friend was with. I don't remember who it was. I believe it was the Blue Suns, but I just moved and I don't have my notes.
I do not remember offhand.
I'm never gonna remember something like that.
Wait, let me just think of... Okay, so I will say yes, it is going to be the Blue Suns, because I remember the Blue Suns having more humans than the others.
It's like whatever gang wasn't gonna be as racist to us.
Yeah.
Yes, that would have been the Blue Suns.
Then yeah, we start getting jobs from them and whatnot. Then probably later on we could really give the antidote, or we keep the antidote for ourselves, and whenever it's time, we could just submit it to the council, as if like, oh, we just discovered this thing, we managed to capture whatever. Like we don't have to submit the antidote to anybody right now.
We can wait and see if they
Do
ask
that-
for
we
it.
can do that later.
Yeah, we could do
So-
that later for more money, and
With-
be good Samaritans if we feel like.
With this decision, the doctor disapproves, but she does say that she won't intervene.
She will remember this.
She will. The doctor will remember this. Appears in the top right of all of your vision.
It's like, oh
For
shit, my
me,
HUD's.
For me, it's the only thing that it makes sense to me because of my stupid robot shit.
It's on my glasses. Oh shit, my fucking HUD's weird. What the hell?
Yes.
And Fa Yao is just massively. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, Faya is just looking at the right top of his vision and being like, "What the fuck just appeared?"
Fireflies are doing really weird stuff these days.
Yeah. Primary objective is we gotta capture this thing.
Which
We
you
did it.
have done, and you have secured.
So wait, did we we
in-
captured the big snake?
We
I'm sorry?
captured the little snake, which is what we wanted.
Yes.
Okay. But they want the I forgot. They
Little
really
snake
want
was guarded by the big
so-
snake.
You guys got a
Where was
transmission from Marcus's inn when you arrived to the planet with a, "Oh, by the way, they wanted one of the baby ones. They don't want the big mama that's like 100 feet long."
Oh. Because that's what I was mentally
difficult
preparing.
to store.
And you
Okay.
mentally prepared for a lot.
I was like, I thought it was like, all right, we're gonna find this big ass snake. We got this big ass net. But if we don't
We
have
have a
to,
big ass-
yeah, I remember we were gonna set up for capturing something really big.
Well, because you guys didn't get that transmission until you got here. So you guys set
Okay.
up for capturing this big thing, but then you got the transmission being like, "Oh, by the way, you only need this baby one."
Oh,
And we still got the snakes only for the little, or the chains only for the little one.
Yeah, you put some chain around the box to just
yeah.
do some more
Now we got
security.
now we have this big ass net. I mean, we better I guess we're gonna capture a big fish later on, where
I
if we
mean,
go to like a
There could be a whole. The chain is useful as it is.
yeah.
Because it can be used for a whole lot of different things. So it's not
Yeah.
like the chain is completely useless.
All right. Fine then. At this point, I'll just tell the doctor since I've been confused. Be like, all
With
right,
a high enough
good.
might roll, you guys can use it as a whip.
Definitely not me.
I'm not swole enough. I think Marcus is the most swole person alongside Falyel.
I mean,
I-
I do have a might of 16 with an edge of one side. I
I
do
was
get buff.
sad, like,
Actually, I think Luna might be the most swole.
that is funny.
Really?
Why?
I think he
Well, like,
might be.
I
Why
I
am I
couldn't
the
find a
most-
single reason to stat mine.
Oh,
There's
no,
just no reason.
No.
Marcus has 17. Marcus is slightly more swole than you are.
Wait, how?
yeah,
The
but
highest
no,
I was
I
able
know
to
what.
get to is 14.
No,
Alright.
I know
Yeah.
why I have. I know why I have 16. It's fucking arm.
Oh, you're buff because you have robot arm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, I forgot.
I'm
Did
buff
I?
because I have robot arm. I forgot robot arm just makes me strong.
Yes. It
Alright,
does.
I'm a little
strong as
confused.
shit.
I forgot. Why is my
Well, I
stats
would-
still low?
You might.
I think they got abilities that just
wait
up
one
their
second.
stats.
Because there are different
Wait, what's the
abilities that
thing
add
to,
things. Give me 1 second. I don't think you added
Where's
in
the
your 6 points.
Oh, you fuck! Keep forgetting to do that.
Add in your 6 points, dude.
I was like, why am
What do
I
you
so
mean,
weak?
6 points.
So weak. He didn't add his
yes,
original 6
experience
points when you create your character.
What do you mean?
You already have your 6 points added.
Do I? Because I get 10, 10, 8, and I get 4 from an ability.
Oh, you didn't either. Add your 6 points in. You both didn't add in your 6 points. You can assign them to wherever you need, but you guys didn't add in your 6 points. Anyways, this is where we're gonna end the session today. But you both need
Wait,
to
I
add in
wanted
your 6
to-
points.
Okay.
And then what abilities did I look over that didn't? I don't think I had abilities that up my thing.
Yeah, I got one. I got one that just gave me 4.
Anyways, have a great day.